Life and Lifestyle here for another quick recap for the end of the week. Friday, October the 8th. This is round 24. And do another quick market recap. First thing first, you'd like to learn from who I learned from, get the stock market playlist. Check the merch. Got hoodies, t-shirts, and tank tops. Follow me on IG and on Twitter. IG's acting up. There we go. IG and Twitter. C-Rock with the Native American music. So today's market didn't really give me anything. I had one trade, and the trade went against me, went for me, and then didn't happen. So, hey. Outside of that, the other stocks I was looking at didn't really do anything. Prague stayed sideways, so I'm still holding Prague for next week. I'll probably sell it at the beginning of the week. I'm looking for it to break 100 again, but I should have just sold it when it was at 125, but I digress. So the trade I took was Macy's. I took a $21 put right around here with a stop loss. No, I took a $21 put at 18 bucks, stop loss at 16. Very tight. And I cut it right here. I cut it early because I felt like the market was about to turn, and the option was so cheap. You got to cut them really quick. Because it was at 17.50. Then it was at 17. I had to cut it at 16 immediately, or else I would have been stuck at 15.50, 14.50. Then I'm already past my stop loss, and it just ruins your day at that point. So I cut it early. I cut them all right there, and I actually got a trigger. Actually, no, I got into the put down here. My bad. I drew that line in the wrong spot. I got into the put down here, and I cut it right here. I took 3 options at $18. That's $54. So I sold them all right here for 17 on 2 and 16 on 1. That was a weird fill I got. So I lost $4. So that was 7% on that trade, and that was the only trade I took. As you can see, let me zoom in a little. As you can see, I got into the put right around here. It reversed. I might have got in right here, actually. It reversed, went up here, and up here I got out right here. Up here is where it pulled back to 15 bucks. After it pulled back to 15, it came back down to here. And right here, it went from 15 to, I think, like 18.50, which is 20%. So on the pullback, it did 20. And that was all it did, because it didn't break below that line. And then it would trade up again. It stayed sideways for a while, and then eventually broke to the upside at closing. So it didn't really do anything by the end of the day. So what did I do right? Cut that trade early. I cut it very early. It gave me the ability to take another trade, but there was just nothing to take. I was looking at a 0-day put or call on the SPY or the Qs, but when I looked at it, it wasn't the right timing. I'm like, you know what? This isn't looking in my favor. What did I do wrong was I didn't take my pullback entry. And that's on me, but the main reason I didn't take my pullback entry is because it hadn't hit my trigger yet. It was ahead of my trigger. So I figured since it wasn't in my trigger zone yet, I can get it before it moves enough to have a pullback. Because I was expecting it to move to, like, let's say 21, 22, and then pull back to 18. But I should have put in an entry at 15, and then when it went to 18, I would have got 20%. It would have only been like $9 I would have made. But hey, a win is a win. So I cut it there, and that was it. So I ended the week with 3 red days in a row. So over this week, I had 2 green days. Monday and Tuesday were green, and the rest of the week was red. Thursday, Friday was red, slightly, not a big deal. Wednesday was the bad one. Wednesday was the bad one because of me taking that spy put and letting it fuck me over. Had I not taken that spy put and everything else was the same, I'd be up over $100 on the week. But because I took that spy put and lost $50, I'm up 60, $70 on the week. So still a green week, can't complain, but hey, you gotta do better next time. So I'm gonna cut it right there. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and close all this stuff down, sip on a little something, maybe watch Candyman or this Squid Game show everybody talk about. But you guys have a good one, and I will see you Monday for another market recap. Have a good one. Deuces.